Good morning. It's Tuesday, February the 28th. Perfect day to keep making cash on NBA prize picks after a 2-0 sweep on Monday's video. I'm Jerel. I've got Vic with me, and we're holding it down for Elite Fantasy Picks. If our videos are helpful in any way, please subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, and like the video. Your support means the world to the team, and we're a pretty new channel, so any engagement with the video helps us out tremendously. All right, getting into the recap. There were only 4 NBA games yesterday, but it doesn't matter. We dug deep in analysis and found you guys 2 picks that cash pretty sweat free. Al Horford grabs 2 boards in the first quarter and doesn't grab another board for the rest of the game, easily hitting his 5.5 rebounds underline. And Franz Wagner grabs 5 rebounds to hit his 3.5 rebounds overline. So looking at the Patreon, it was a pretty even day. We went 3-3 on our main NBA picks. But outside of that, we did have some NBA NHL mixed parlays. We had one 6-leg that went 5 for 6. We were 1 shot on goal away from 25 times our money, but we will take the double up. We hit parlays like this all the time on our Patreon. So if you want to join the winning streak, check out the link in the description. It's only $10 a month, and you get all of our picks and analysis each and every day. A bunch of you guys are starting to sign up and join the team, so we really appreciate that. All right, without further ado, let's get into the early picks for today. PrizePicks actually only has half of the teams up right now, and I kind of just showed you guys a preview of the picks here, but we'll still get into it. But we did dig deep and find 2 picks that we like early this morning. So I'll start us off, and my first pick is going to be Fred VanVleet. It's going to be 4 rebounds, and I'm taking the under on this. So right now, the odds for this prop on Pinnacle are -177 to go under his 4.5 line. So heavily juiced. I know it's being bumped down just a tad bit on PrizePicks, but really liking the props based on the odds, based on the data. If you look at the last 2 matchups between Toronto and Chicago this season, Fred had 3 rebounds in one game and 4 the other, so hitting the under 50% of the time. But the reason why I'm feeling this pick a little bit more this game is because Pascal Siakam, who's their power forward, did not play either of those games. He's also a great rebounder. And Podol, who they just traded for, who's their starting center now, is another great rebounder, did not play in those games as well. So, as a matter of fact, ever since Toronto traded for Podol, Fred has not hit over 4 rebounds. So, this is my pick, and I'll pass it off to you, Vic.
Yep, good pick there. So, I'm going to go with Dillon Brooks, points and assists. Line's at 14.5. I'm going under on that. Pretty good odds. Caesar has it at -127, so at about a 52% chance to hit. A couple reasons I like this pick a lot. One is the matchup against the Lakers tonight, but more importantly, the absence of Steven Adams. With Steven Adams in the lineup this year, Dillon Brooks' hit rate on that line is about 57%. But since Adams gone down, that hit rate drops down to 35%. And it's a pretty good sample size, 16 games this year. And if you extend that to last year, 23 games without Adams, and Dillon Brooks consistently hits under that line. His averages with Steven Adams, 17 PA. Without Steven Adams, that drops down all the way to 14 PA per game. And over the last 10 games without Steven Adams this season, he's only hit that line once out of those 10 games. So in addition to that, I really like this Lakers matchup. No LeBron tonight with the ankle injury. A little feud between the Memphis Grizzlies and the Lakers from their last matchup. So I can see Memphis being up for this game at home, blowing the Lakers out, and starters sitting, big minutes in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, that's a good pick, Vic. Okay, so to recap, we've got Fred VanVleet under 4 rebounds, and then we got Dillon Brooks under 14.5 PA. It's Taco Tuesday. Let's make some money, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.